Hi. If you are looking for how to personalize your greeting card message, then you are in the right place. I want to welcome you. I'm Karen, um, owner of the Wildflower Meadow Papery. And I just want to share a couple of things about me before we get started. Um, I have been designing and sending handmade cards for over 25 years. I just love the whole experience of making something personal. And I started doing this when my kids were little and I needed something to keep my sanity. And then I have always made so many cards that I don't know what to do with them. So I, of course, share them with my friends. And then I've donated cards to different charities in the past as well to help them out. So one thing that I've always had a hard time with, and I don't know, I'm assuming that maybe you did too, if you're here, is that I was never really sure how to fill in my blank cards once I made them. Um, and you know, I never wanted to write something just generic. So I came across a method that I want to share with you today. And I'm really excited to do that. So, before we get into how we're going to write this, let's talk about why we want to have personalized messages, why they matter. And a handwritten message makes a card more meaningful and memorable. I always when I go check the mail, I'm never expecting a handmade card or like a store bought card or anything. But I'm always excited if I find something like that in my mailbox. So just getting a card these days is memorable, but we're going to work on making it even more memorable. Um, and it, why sending a personalized message matters is also because it makes that extra connection with the person that you're sending it to, and makes them feel extra special. So, how is this mini workshop going to help you? Well, it's going to help you take the guesswork out of writing the messages in your blank cards. So, if you're feeling stuck or tired of using the same old sayings or phrases, then you're going to learn today how to make your messages more meaningful, so that your words reach people on a deeper level. They're going to make them more personal because you're adding your own unique, thoughtful touches and memories and words. And it's going to make your card writing more natural because you're using your own voice. So this is going to make it more easy. It's going to make it easier and um, make your recipient feel so much better. And so once you use this method, um, your card writing struggles should be over. Um, so I have a 4-step method. And the first thing we're going to do today, or what you're going to learn, you're going to think about who the card is for and why you are sending it. Then we're going to think a little bit about the tone and the theme of your card. After that, we're going to learn the exact process that I use to write my cards. And then we're going to finish your card off with a couple little extra touches. So let's just jump right in. And the first step is to choose an occasion. So that sounds pretty easy, right? If you're going to celebrate someone's birthday, then you get a birthday card. But it goes a little bit deeper than that. So what does you're going to want to think about, what does the recipient mean? What does you need? What does your loved one need? Um, are you sending a celebration? Are you sending an encouragement card? Are you acknowledging the loss of someone? And then once you figure out what the need is, uh, going an extra step is thinking about the impact that what your words are going to have on the person. So, do you want your message to make the person feel happy or loved or comforted, or recognize that maybe someone just had a hard week at work? And then we need to make sure that it's occasion appropriate, right? So, um, maybe you like to write jokes in your little cards, but jokes for your best friend or a family member is one thing. But you might want to think about that you don't want to add a joke to a card that is for a coworker. That's a different kind of relationship. So we need to think about whether what we're saying is occasion appropriate or not. And if you're just not sure if what you're going to write is appropriate, then you can never go wrong with kindness and sincerity. That always makes someone appreciate your thoughts. So once we've established the occasion, the next thing we want to do is identify the tone. Right? So if we look over here at these two pictures, we have happy birthday, looks really festive and happy and exciting. On the other hand, the second picture, we are looking at a hospital room. So you are going to want to have like a different tone in your message. So you want to think about maybe how your message for a close friend may be different from sending a professional thank you note. You also want to think about your loved one's personality. Are they set? Are they sentimental? Do they appreciate humorous cards? Does it need to be more formal? And then you can just adjust your message accordingly. And then you want to keep it authentic. So you're going to write in a way that feels natural to you and using your own voice, not words that feel stiff. After we identify the tone, this is where the fun stuff comes in. We're on to step 3, where we write the message. So you're going to start your message with a warm greeting. So, for example, dear Audrey. And then you're going to express your main thought. Why are you writing? You're going to want to acknowledge, is it a birthday or is it a thinking of you card? And then after that, you're going to add a personal touch. So you're going to add maybe a memory of something that the both of you have done together. Maybe you want to share a compliment because you saw them do something really well done, or maybe you just want to offer encouragement. And then you're going to end with a sign off, such as sincerely, love, with gratitude. So let's go through an example. The first example is for a thank you card. So our warm greeting is, Dear Sarah. Uh, then when I'm expressing my main thought, I wrote, I just wanted to take a minute to thank you for always being such an awesome friend. Your kindness and support mean the world to me, especially when I needed it the most last week. Then I'm going to add my personal touch. I'll never forget our coffee chat that turned into a 2-hour laugh session. It reminded me of why I'm so lucky to have you in my life. And then my sign off is, can't wait to see you again, Karen. So once you have all four of these written out, you can then just combine it into a paragraph and you're done. Here's another example. This time it's going to be a birthday card. Um, my warm greeting is, Dear Audrey, I'm going to express my main thought. Happy birthday. I hope today brings you as much joy and laughter as you bring to everyone around you. You deserve a day filled with love, celebration, and all your favorite things. After that, you're going to add your personal touch. I'll never forget our road trip last summer, singing at the top of our lungs and getting lost only to find the best little coffee shop by accident. Moments like those remind me of how lucky I am to have you as a friend. Then you're going to end with a sign off. Wishing you another year of amazing adventure, success, and happiness. Can't wait to celebrate together soon. With love and birthday hugs, Karen. And then I just wrote it out into paragraph form, and then you can do that right in your card. Maybe you want to practice writing it beforehand so that you don't make an error. I hate when I have to cross things out in my cards. Then we're going to move on to step 4, which is adding a special, like, little bonus touch. So maybe you might want to add a drawing or a doodle. Maybe you want to add a quote or an inside joke that you have. You can add a short PS for an extra touch, like maybe PS save me a piece of cake, especially if it's chocolate. Or PS, I hope you're ready for a wild night on the town because it's all about you. Or sending a paper hug until we can see each other again. Hope your day is full of love. Now, if you're going to a wedding shower, you might want to add a couple of your favorite recipes on handwritten recipe cards. Or if you're going to a baby shower, you might want to add a little extra note sharing something that you found really helpful when you became a parent. And so these extra little touches are going to make your messages more fun, and they're going to make them more memorable. And that's that. So, my challenge for you today is to try writing a heartfelt note to someone this week. Maybe you need to thank someone for something, or you just want to send a thinking of you card. And if you need unique individual cards, I'd love you to check out my Etsy store, www.m w oh, www.papierbyKaren.etsy.com. If you use this special code card message, you'll get 50% off of everything that you purchase. And so my hope for you is that you feel confident to write your own heartfelt messages for your loved ones. And just to wrap up, I like ending on a quote. So this is from Harry Potter because I'm a Harry Potter fiend. Words are, in my not so humble opinion, our most inexhaustible source of magic, which I feel is true when we're sending our cards to our loved ones. And this, of course, was said by Albus Dumbledore in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, written by J.K. Rowling. So I thank you for your time, and I, again, hope you found this really useful.